All right, guys. So good morning. It's 3 a.m. The market's about to open, and I want to tell you guys a couple things. I know it's the final week of August, and traditionally the final week of August is green, which is fine on the markets. And this might be the last time people take profits. But come September, you're going to see a down market. Traditionally, the market trends downward in September. It happens to be the worst statistical month for the stock market. But the other crazy part about this is I've been reflecting back on the past year of the macro footprint, and then of course what's happening overseas versus what's happening with GameStop stateside, and now everyone feels like there's this swap, right? They can't prove the swap. It's a theory, and they come up with these ideas of the swap. I'm just going to tell you one thing. I've been alive for 41 years on this planet, and this past year I saw a financial institution go under, and nobody spoke on it. And I'm talking about Credit Suisse. Credit Suisse went under, and UBS bought up all the bad debt, and you're asking yourself, how is this even possible? How is it that these banks are allowed to crumble and no one really answer for it? This market's going to answer for it. A retraction is going to answer for it, because all of the things that have been hiding in the dark will come to light. If you're short on GameStop, and if you're trying to hide your swaps overseas, and or you're doing a great job at shorting the stock and not telling anyone your short position, your official short position, because you don't have to announce that. I think GameStop's fundamentals are going to prove everybody wrong. I think Wall Street is a ticking time bomb. I think the debt is an issue, and that everyone's carrying over. And you can pump up all the crypto in the world, and you can pump all the blue chips in the world, and them all top ticking right now like they are. Nope. You can't confuse me. GameStop was supposed to be bankrupt. They bet against it, and they never closed that short. That's how I feel about it. That's how I look at it. But beyond just a short run or a mo-ass play, that's not what GameStop is for me. It's fundamentally run correctly. Ryan Cohen's invested his time, his energy, his image, his likeliness. And then, of course, it's just what he's going to be standing for the rest of his lifetime. So why wouldn't I invest with him? I agree with the way he invests and the way he runs his company, and the way he carries himself, too. It's admirable. But I'll tell you something else. If you guys are not believers, watch Wednesday happen. Look what happens with NVIDIA. See if they're still going to continue this charade that everyone is okay with pumping money into one company and they're not receiving a return on investment for the money being spent. Nobody is. There's no return on investment on AI. It's the biggest bubble you've seen, and I would say ever. And some people are going to say it's not a bubble because it doesn't consist of the whole market like .com. .com bubble was huge because every company was a .com. Didn't matter. You just put .com, and guess what? You're getting valuations over $1 billion easy back in 2000. That's not the case here. But apparently, if you invest money in the AI, you're getting valuations that you don't deserve, and that's what's happening. So I'm paying attention to the market. I'm sure you are too this week. But for me, I'm going to keep buying GameStop. I'm going to actually load up my brokerage right now, get a share a day. Keeps the doctor away. That's all I'm doing. All right, guys, have a great morning. Pay attention to what I'm telling you guys. I've seen some things crumble. I've seen some things fall down, but no one's answering for them. Let's see if they'd actually answer for it this time. Peace.